Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a haul video, which I know I've said it before, but they're always some of my favorites to do, and today is no exception to that. I have been kind of MIA for a little while. If you've been, following me here for a little bit, I've been away for a few months, and so a lot of this happy mail here is a little bit older, but I still wanted to share it. I feel like a lot of these things are still available in the shops, and it's just fun to share anyway. And overwhelmingly, the responses on my Instagram were, yes, please share, we'll watch. So here I am. It's probably going to be a long one, guys. There's quite a bit here because I haven't filmed any of this for months. So hopefully you're down for a long haul. Grab a snack, cozy blanket, whatever you want to hang out with me for a little while and we can catch up. So if this is your first video, hi guys, my name's Cassie and I share all kinds of planner related content here. I've been gone, like I just said, so I'm getting back into the swing of things, and this is my first haul video as I'm getting back in, and we have a lot to go through. So I'm going to stop rambling about all that, and we're going to go ahead and jump on in. We've got some Sadie stickers, Papertrail Plans, Saucy Stickers Co., Graceful Muse, Dash of Sun, Fleur Paper Studio, and Pretty Pink Co. I think that's all the shops in this stack here. So we'll go shop by shop. Some of these came in different orders, but I'm just going to go shop by shop to keep it simple. So we'll go ahead and dive on into the first shop. Okay, let's go ahead and do Graceful Muse first. I feel like I've had this happy mail for quite a while. All of this I've had it for quite a while, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. I am on Graceful Muse Paperie's PR team. Love her shop so much. So this is my freebie. You can use my code Cassie15 to save 15% on an order. This is my summer freebie. I would imagine we're changing these up soon. I'll have to message her and ask. Again, being gone, I haven't seen any messages about updating it, so I'll check with her. But this is my current freebie if you pick up, if you want to use my code. And then this is the all orders freebie. This one is on washi paper. Just a cute little cozy freebie. And then I had a few different things here. So let me grab, you need something to see this on. Let me pull this out here. We need something white because these are on washi paper and you don't get to see the full color saturation without something behind it. So I think these were two separate orders. Ooh, maybe three. What is in here? Goodness, this must have been 3 separate orders, you guys. I don't even know. I think it was 3 separate orders. Let's pull it out and I'm going to show you all the freebies and then just kind of go through everything. And I will use that white paper there to be able to show you all these fun stickers. Sorry, we're struggling to get these up. Okay. Did this one have freebies too? Maybe. Oh, that's my invoice. Okay. Maybe that one doesn't. Okay, so let me show you this freebie. This one is the same that I already oh no, it's not the same. Look at, ooh, that's fun. These kind of coordinate. These two different or all orders freebies. Oh, I love that. Okay, so those are 2 different freebies. And then this is Becky's freebie. I love this freebie so much. I just think it's super fun with the little VW bus and the hippie girl. So I picked up Becky's freebie in one of my orders and then mine in the other. And then I guess we'll just do this first and then I'll go into these. Sorry guys, a little bit of a hot mess here. Okay, let me take my invoice out. I don't think you can see my address, but let me just take that out of there. All right, so I have one of these from last year's Advent, but I picked up another one because I really love this notebook. Have I used the first one yet? No, I have not. But I really wanted another one because I just think it's such an elegant notebook. I should really just use one of these. I have been wanting to journal some things that are going on in my life. Okay, it has such a smooth texture. Do you see you can see the whole kind of pattern on here. It says gracefully noted, and then it says the notebook booklet edition, and it's got I think it's Tomo River paper. It's Tomo River grid paper, I think, and it's just a nice little grid notebook. I mean, it's super simple, very thin profile, as you can see. And then on the back here, it has her little Graceful Muse Paperie logo. And then I did pick up the clear cover for it as well so that I would have something to protect it. So I will stick the things inside of there, and then that will be my little notebook. So really love it. And it's so light. It's good. It'll be good for carrying around. I feel like maybe I should use one of these for my church notebook, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay. Right now we're just getting through opening everything, right? So this was a really, I guess I can just talk about this one. So this is a dashboard sticker. I have not bought these from her shop before, but I wanted to try one. This is on premium mat. I don't know if you can get them on washi. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. So I think this is an A5 size. Let's see. Is this A5 notebook. Yeah. I think it's A5. I'm not 100% sure. This might even be larger. It's an A5. No, it's an A5 size. So I could totally take this out and like put it on a page in my A5 notebook and it would take up the entire page. It's like a dashboard page. And then what you could do I have any of these in here to show you? Hold please. Maybe. Okay, I do have one. So like this was from her January sub box. If you had something like that, like a hello month, you could put that over the dashboard sticker. Isn't that so pretty? Or any other like vellum type of things you have. But you could totally layer them, tip that other one in. It would be really pretty. So I just wanted to try one. I loved the girl walking in the woods, like the autumn wood scene. So I picked this guy up. And now we're going to use this to show you all the other stickers. So this is a collection called Sweater Kinda Weather. And I believe this is still in the shop. I'll see if I can look it up on the website and put something up on here. But it's kind of like a little, I don't even want to call it a mini collection. Like the sheets are smaller than some of her other ones, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, these all are Sweater Kinda Weather. I don't know if this is a mini collection or if it's just a different way that she was doing the sheets, but either way, I love this collection so much. It's so pretty. So this is our torn washi page. So you've got two like thinner strips with like that watercolor background, and then you've got two torn strips, and then the really kind of dainty floral washi in the middle. I like that. It's a little bit daintier than some of her other collections I've seen. And then we have the functional page. So we've got a bunch, oh, and I think I mentioned it, but these are on washi paper. So that's why I'm using this white behind it. But you've got some boxes here. Love this little grid with a floral. And you guys look at, it's foiled. Oh my gosh. And there's a little spot where you can do your check boxes. Stop it. That's adorable. Ugh. I'm telling you, it's like looking at these things all over again because it's been so long for me and I am obsessed. Really glad I bought these. Look at all these little to-dos. They're foiled. Laura's foiling, Laura's the owner of Graceful Muse Paperie, is just some of my absolute favorite. It's always dainty and feminine and just perfection, no matter what she's doing it in, and I love it so much. Okay, this is our floral washi, and I think, yeah, these are cut in half. So if you can see, there's like a nice flat edge there. When you look at the sheet, it just looks like a giant one, but they are cut in half. I think this one is as well. Well, let's find out. Yep, both of these are cut in half down the middle. So you could put them together if you wanted to have like one big floral piece there. But they are cut in half, so you can use them as edges. These florals are so beautiful. This is our Terrible Washi, T-E-A-R, not T-E-R-R, Terrible Washi. So we've got the watercolor pattern in the background, some like grid, and then you've got your florals on here as well. So you can tear this into whatever shape you want it to be, or whatever you're doing in your planner with it. Looks like I bought two of those, so these are the same exact sheet. I just love having those. And then you guys, stop it, look at this. Okay, this is the foiled washi. Do you see that really cool sweater pattern? How gorgeous is that? I am obsessed with this sweater pattern. And then the grid, that is also really pretty, and it's kind of like, looks like it's been like erased out a little bit. And then these are also washi. They look like falling leaves. Oops, I did not pick up. Isn't that so pretty? And it's like a clear background, so if you lay it down, you're not even going to see like that it's a washi strip. It's just going to look like you have this pattern. So good. And then these are, sorry, I almost lost my voice for a second. These are our florals, so like our floral bouquets. We've got some, this is all foiled in light gold, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is light gold. So we've got some larger bouquets and then some that are a little bit smaller, so a good variety. And then we've got some individual pieces as well. And then floral corners, which I love from every single shop. I love floral corners. I will say that in every video that I have them in probably. But we've got a couple that are a little bit more bigger and like robust. And then you've got some that are a little bit daintier. And then you also have this teeny little baby one here, which is so cute. I love that she gives us like a tiny one. These are our floral edges. So edges meaning that they all have a straight edge. In case that isn't obvious, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, why do you say those things? But if you're new to the planner world, maybe you don't know, like, why do we call it that? Because it has the flat edge. So these are all really gorgeous too. You get quite a few of those. Okay, and then we have our large illustrations. So we've got some really big scenes. There's that gorgeous foiling. We've got a couple candles with this little like, you know, flat lay of clothes, the book, the dainty like sprinkle foil. And then you've got your floral in the corner. And then this gorgeous bedroom scene. Look at those pumpkins. It just looks so cozy. And then you have a little pumpkin on here. And then the frames are foiled. Look at that foil shot. So beautiful. Oh, it's finally getting cold here in North Carolina. It is, what's today when I'm filming this? November 13th. And it's been cold the last few days, especially in the morning. The daytime kind of warms up sometimes, but it is definitely a sweater kind of weather right now, and I'm so here for it. I just love it. I love this time of year. Okay, this one is our, what is this? Just regular illustrations. So we've got this. It kind of looks like a library card. I'm always a fan of that. With some flat edge florals. You've got that same, kind of looks like the same scene, but it's not quite. Yeah, it's not the same. I don't know why I said same at all, because it's totally not the same. But just like another cozy scene with like a little tray and books, some more florals. This is pretty, the alcohol ink with like the leaf with, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like line edge, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but it's like, you know, just drawn or sketched on there. And then you've got some florals. I love, love, love this sweater stack. Look at the foiled leaves that are just like trailing down. So pretty. And then her outside with like the foiled leaves mixed in with like the clip art leaves. This is like a stamp. You've got, here, let me go this way so you can see, you get the little leaves in the corner. And then another cozy indoor scene. She's foiled the plant and then like all the foiling on the table. Just where she chooses to foil is always like kind of unexpected. I don't know. Some of it is like normal, but like the way she does it, it's just, it's perfection. Let me know in the comments. Y'all love her foiling too, because I feel like that's one of the things that like made me fall in love with her mystery kit, that like totally made me fall in love with her entire shop, was the way she was foiling things. Like, look at that. It says Hello Fall over this little sketched alcohol ink looking thing. I think it's like an alcohol ink shape. Yeah. It's kind of like a little alcohol ink shape. And then you've got Hello Fall with some word, like newspaper print kind of thing in the background. This really delicate watercolor leaf. Get this one, this girl all cozied up. It looks like she moved from outside to inside. It's the same girl. She moved from outside to inside with her little coffee cup, or vice versa. I don't know. She was like looking at the leaves here and was like, I need to go outside and see those, right? I don't know. She's got like the really pretty fall scene outside. And then you got another library card and a stamp. Our film strip, which again has super delicate foiling. Hopefully that's picking up. So pretty. And then like a little pumpkin stamp down here. Look at that. So pretty. And then another outfit with like the jeans and the sweater and some boots. Floral edge. Oh my gosh, look at the doggy. Oh, I love him. Okay, are you a dog person or a cat person? Let me know. I'm curious. Or are you like, I just love all animals. Give them both to me. I am definitely more of a dog person. I used to have cats, and I think I got all catted out when my one cat like didn't stop having kittens. We got her as a stray, and then she got pregnant like right away. And then every time we went to go get her fixed, she was pregnant again because she would not stay inside. She was a little psycho, like literally tried to attack my kids. She was nuts. But that did it for me. I'm done with cats, at least for a while. It's been, oh gosh, how old is my son's 16 and he was less than a year. So it's been a really long time, but I have not had a cat since. And I am just a dog person. So I want to know, are you a cat or a dog person? Loving this little guy all curled up on the little blanket there. And then this is our last one, if I can pick it up. This is illustrations number 3. This is the last page for this collection. We've got another little cozy mug scene here. There you go, there's the foil. More of the stamps and floral, little collages, library card. Look at her cozy socks. I love that. Oh, and she's all snuggled up for a nap with her little sweater blanket. Oh my gosh, so sweet. And these are really cool. She like did a whole little scene with these stamps, and it says snuggle season. Oh, so cute. And then all of the little like sweaters and everything there hanging up. Super cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just love this collection. I told you it's gonna be like everything new all over again. So how many sheets did I get in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, when really there's like, I got 2 of the ones. So really like a 12-page collection for this sweater kind of weather. Love her. She's adorable. And then what do we have next? Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is another sheet for sweater kind of weather. And so are these. Okay, hang on. I must have just done these in a separate order. So I have alcohol ink and another foiled sheet. So here's our foiled like deco. So perfect. I love the girl outlines, like the sketched girls. Those are always some of my faves. Look at like the texture. Can y'all see that in the foil? The texture of that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a blanket or a scarf or whatever, but it looks so pretty. So that's another foiled sheet. So just kidding. There's like 13, 14, I guess. These are the alcohol ink. These are the same. I just bought 2 of them because I'm going to need 2 whole sheets of this. So you get all these really pretty colors, different sizes. Love those. Okay, so that's it for sweater kind of weather. And then this other collection, so this one was not available on, gosh, there's 2 different collections. It was not available on washi. I think it was an older collection. So I went ahead and bought it anyway. Yeah, there's 2 different collections here because I really liked them, but they are on transparent. So I think, are we living on transparent? Yes, these are transparent. Sorry. I'm like so not used to this paper type anymore. All right, but this paper, like you can totally see, so I don't need the one underneath it. So this one's called Golden Blooms, and I always love sunflowers in August. I feel like that's when they really bloom a lot here in North Carolina. So I always like having a sunflower collection for August. And I liked how simple and like small these journaling kits were because it would be really nice for just like a lighter week of journaling. So or I guess maybe heavy journaling, less stickers, more journaling. These are the floral strips. So 4 long strips. And then we also have the little florals. I probably should have bought another one of these. I don't know why I only bought one. I'll have to see if these are still in the shop so I can get another one. But it's just all our bouquets, and you've got a couple edges as well in a corner. And then you guys look at this scene. Like this right here did it for me. I just love her little dress, and she's looking out over the field of sunflowers with like golden hour and then some script behind her. All the butterflies, even though I'm scared of butterflies, these are pretty. And then you have a little picnic scene as well. And then this girl with her sunflower, some more edges and a bouquet. And then you've got this really pretty scene where the rockers are just looking out over the pretty field. And then this one here, I always love the text behind the girls. So pretty. And this is cool how she layered the stamps behind the florals. That is new and I love that. And the stack of books. Love that. So that is the Golden Blooms collection. I think I got the whole collection. I just don't know why I didn't buy more of the florals. So I might have to go back and get another sheet of those. But that's Golden Blooms. And then the other collection I bought is called Auburn. I don't have this in order either. Let me put this in order. I just realized they all have like letters on here and I could have done a better job with that in the last one. Sorry guys, I am literally still trying to get back in the swing of it, so just bear with me. E, F, I don't know where G and H are, maybe I missed some sheets. Okay, so this is Auburn, and it's kind of like a fall in the city type of collection. You've got this really pretty girl with her skirt and her sneakers walking into, like, it looks like a cafe, and then the telephone booth and some florals. And then we've got this like really chic indoor scene. And then an up close of the candles. This girl out here, like look at her with her cute little ripped jeans and her sneakers and her sunglasses looking all bad out there. That's so pretty. Oh, and you got another stamp floral bouquet, and it's tiny too. And look at this little edge. This is so little. Oh, I love that. And then there's another outdoor cafe scene. Oh, that's also pretty. Look at the writing on that little floral edge. So good. Another really pretty girl outside of the cafe. And another girl outside the cafe. Like, I just love them. They all just look so too cool for school. More of the really pretty layering with the florals. An indoor cozy scene. It's like cozy but chic, you know. And then we've got all of our florals. So I have the bouquets. Again, should have probably bought a second one of bouquets. Don't know what I was thinking. But I do like that you get some different sizes on here. Like this one's really big. This one's a little smaller. Nice to have the variety. And then these are the floral edges. Not edges, I'm sorry, washi strips. Like this is like a good fall collection too. It's like kind of like orange and black. It almost feels Halloween, but without being Halloween. And then this is the floral edges. Are the floral edges? Whatever I'm trying to say. So that's Auburn. So just these little mini collections that I believe are still in the shop. I will do my best to look that up and put it on the screen here for you. So I think you can still get both of those. And then I have one more package in here, you guys. Let's see what's in here. It's so bad that I like don't even remember what I got. But it's like having an early Christmas over here. Okay. We have, what's the name of this collection? Tranquil Shores. Oh, these were just extras, I think, that I bought, maybe? I think these might have been extras for other collections I have. Okay, we'll take a look. This is the journaling card that was going out, I think around July timeframe is when this one was going out. So it's just like her little thank you card. I always put these in a frame. I get them in the monthly mystery subscription I have from Graceful Muse. And so I always put these into a little frame for whatever season we're in. Oh, I do have freebies, you guys. These are everybody's freebies, and I think these are still the current freebies. So forgive me if they're not, but I believe they are. So this is Becky's that I showed you guys. And then this is Jana. Really pretty, like beachy scene there. Very soft and delicate. This is Val. Val's the one from Valentina Hudson. She is the one who got me into Graceful Muse. She shared the September mystery last year. And I fell absolutely head over heels in love and signed up for the mysteries. And I have not looked back since. And I just keep buying things. So Val is super sweet. And I am so thankful she got me hooked, and then I got on the PR team, so it's great. This is my freebie again. This is Jody's freebie. If you love floral corners like I do, there you go. And then this is Jargana's, another really pretty beachy one. Looks like she's like journaling on the beach. How pretty is that? And then Danny. Danny is also on the PR team. This is hers. I love how, like this whole beach vibe here. So good. So that's everybody on the PR team. You can use any of their names, codes to get 15% off. Mine again is Cassie15, and mine is kind of like a Greek type of freebie. Someday I want to go to Greece and like Croatia and all that. So I'm living vicariously through my freebie for that. Okay, I am going to go through these, but I feel like these are all just, they match. Like Tranquil Shores was one of the mysteries, and I just wanted extra floral, so I picked up an extra sheet for that one. And then I think I also picked up another one for After the Rain. It was just a collection that I bought. It wasn't a mystery, but it was a collection that I bought, and I wanted more florals, so I picked up another one of those. Some of the older collections didn't have as many florals, and I really like to use them, so I just picked up some extras. This was Flutterbee. This was part of a mystery kit, and I wanted more florals, so I got this one. There's really pretty butterfly foiling on there. This is for First Snow. I think this was also for a mystery. I think it might have been November's mystery last year, maybe. I'm not sure. So sorry, I'm going through these a little bit fast because I know without the whole thing, it's like, okay, Cassie, pretty florals, got it. Cabin Retreat was another collection, I think. Another mystery collection that I picked up more florals for. And Snowy Chapters, I think. This was for January of this year, I think. January 25. And then, what's this one? A Little Bliss. This was just a collection. I just wanted another sheet for this because of the florals. I think that might still be available in her shop too. I'll have to look. And then these were the alcohol ink for A Little Bliss. I thought they were stunning, and so I decided I wanted more for that collection. So this part was all, I'm sure, not as exciting because you're not seeing the whole collection, so I'm sorry about that. But these were all just things that I got to fill in other collections that I knew I would need these with. So that's everything, you guys, for Graceful Muse Paperie for this haul. Stay tuned. There is always more coming from Graceful Muse Paperie. I do also share my monthly mystery every month that I get from her, which is every month I'm subscribed, and I get them delivered every month without fail. So if you are interested in more of her stuff, check out my channel for other videos. But that is going to be everything for her shop. I'm going to move on to the next. All right, we are going to move into Saucy Stickers Co. next. And you guys, I don't even remember what's in here. I think it's just, yeah, it looks like fall goodness. Ooh, I forgot about that collection. Ooh, okay. We have, like, look how thick this is, y'all. It's super thick. And I think all of our freebies are in here, I think. Let's see. I think I have everybody's freebies in here, which I think we are updating soon. I have to double check because, again, I'm just getting back in the swing of things, and I think I saw messages about updating freebies, so I need to get on that because I think everybody's updating freebies. All right, do these all go to this? Autumn Chill. Autumn Cabin. Okay, so I have Autumn Chill and Autumn Cabin. So I've got two really gorgeous collections, but let's look at all these freebies first before I dive into those. So this is just like the All Orders freebie, all these gorgeous bows. So pretty. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about my cute little fall freebie. Look how cute she is. There's my fall freebie. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. I need to get more of these before we switch them because I just think she's so cute. So you can use my code. It's Cassie15 if you want to save at Saucy Stickers Co. And this is my current freebie. It is on washi paper, which I'm obsessed with because you now can get washi paper at Rebecca's shop. And I'm super excited. Okay, this is Jess from Lustrous Plans. It says, among mushrooms and mist, the forest hums its autumn song. Super journaly and like woodsy, cute. And then we have Chanel from Coco Lux Designs. Look how fun her freebie is, you guys. Like, this collage, shut the freaking door. Like, oh my God. I think this is all one big sticker too. Yeah, look at that. That whole thing with all the alcohol or the coffee stains. That is like the most creative freebie ever. Do you see it? It's so gorgeous. Love that, Chanel. Okay. And then we have Mariah's, and Mariah has foiling on hers. I didn't even think about adding foiling. That's gorgeous. It says you are golden, very autumn. And then these ones are in premium matte, so I guess I don't need to hold that behind them. And this is Megan from Magnificent Plans, and she's got these little Polaroids. Are they cut out in the middle too? I'm gonna die if they are because these are so tiny. That would be really hard. Oh my gosh, I can't get it pulled up. Hang on. Hold, please. We're struggling. There we go. Oh my God, they are. They are seriously cut out in the middle. Stop it. That's so good. That gorgeous doily and the lights. That is really pretty. And then Jenny from Jenny and Her Plans. Hers, I think, is also, hers is also cut out in the middle for this frame. And she's got some moss and some mushrooms. Look at those bow corners. So pretty. And then lastly, we have Kat from Fan Marina Planning. She's also on the team now. She is so creative. You definitely should go follow her if you're not. And are hers? Yep, hers are also cut out in the middle of all these really pretty frames. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like only the second part of this haul, and I'm already screwing up words. The frames. Okay, so that's the whole PR team's freebies. Just know they are probably changing soon. But those were all the fall freebies, so you may have already collected these because I'm late to the game. Okay, let's look at Autumn Cabin, and then we'll get into Autumn Chill. And I am going to steal this giant thing from my Graceful Muse part, so I can use this to share with you what all these look like. So a lot of shops, again, I feel like I'm saying things that you guys are probably like, girl, we know. It's been going on for a while. But in case you don't know and you haven't seen, a lot of shops are now doing full boxes that you can pick up to go with these more decorative kits so that people who are used to using weekly kits and maybe aren't getting as many of those right now in the community from some of our shops have an option to be able to do that. So I did pick up the full boxes for this one because I am so excited that we can get full boxes for our decorative collections now. So let's talk about these gorgeous boxes. The amazing thing too is with the washi paper, you can foil them. So that's kind of given the option to like meld these two worlds together, even though they're kind of the same world, but you know, close enough. All right, so we've got this really pretty wood swing outside with the woods in the background, some foiled pumpkins. I did get this in rose gold. I think there were options, if I remember correctly. You could choose your foil color, but I got mine in rose gold, which never shows up quite the right color on camera, so I apologize. It always looks like gold on camera to me, but just know it's rose gold. Let me know. Does it look rose gold to you or gold, like gold? Tell me. Okay, got this really pretty girl with all of her plaid. She got a plaid scarf and a plaid shirt. Just chilling outside this really pretty cabin. Love the like sketching details down here. And then we've got this gorgeous box, all of the like journaly stuff happening. You've got the plaid with the torn paper, some tape, a little binder clip, like everything's this Polaroid just layered so beautifully. And you've got a little tree house and an autumn tree, again, with all the layering. And then this pretty girl with some more layering. You got coffee stains and florals and Polaroid strips or film strips. And then these really pretty steps with the lanterns. I'm obsessed with all this plaid. I just think it's so, so pretty. So those are the full boxes. And then, you guys, we have all of these. So I'm going to just take one sheet at a time on here. So first page is our Deco 1. So we've got this pretty girl with her sweater and her scarf, a little backpack scene here. Looks like they're like having a little lunch. Stack of fall books with the cute little, oh my gosh, look how tiny that bird is. Do y'all see that bird? Look at that bird. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's just very whimsical, you know, especially like this tree house. Look at how pretty that is. All the different layering, like the notebook paper and stamps and everything behind it, but it's just so pretty. think I should do these upside down so they're all in order. Okay. Clean up after hauls is quite a thing. So if I keep it in order, it'll make my life a little easier. Okay, Deco 2, we've got this gorgeous lake scene here. It looks like you're like walking up to this on a hike. Some stamps and tags. Of course, the campfire with all the leaves. I can like smell the autumn breeze just looking at these stickers. It just, oh, just such good autumn vibes. We've got pumpkins, a stamp, cute little deer, a journal, and some suitcases with pumpkins. And then we've got Deco 3. Oh, love that. That's so cool. It's like got mushrooms coming out of this little sprig. So pretty. And look at this. This is huge and gorgeous. And I want her sweater. Do you see the detail in there? It's so pretty. Oh, man. The way Rebecca did this layering. Like, can we just appreciate this for a minute? You've got like this frame, and then behind the frame, it almost looks like there's like a scene or something happening here, but then you have this stamp over it kind of with the mushrooms and some words. And then you've got your film strip and some numbers, like all just so pretty. And then the florals layered with it too, like so good. Oh, that's a cool idea. Like kind of weaving the lights into like just the slats. I really like that. I feel like that would be really pretty on like your deck, you know? So pretty. How many times am I going to say pretty in this haul video? I don't know. If you want to keep track, start a tally. Maybe it'll be a fun game you can play while you listen to me ramble. Okay, Deco 4. We've got some more little like collage pieces here. Oh my gosh, look at that one. So good with the little wood stove. My husband and I went to an Airbnb this past weekend and they had a little wood stove that looked just like this. And we totally like went and bought more logs because they only left one like Duralog thing. So we went and bought 2 more so we could enjoy it for the 2 nights we were there. And it was just lovely. Look at the little cabin. And you've got the lights. It's kind of like that stair picture that we saw, but like further away. So good. Oh, look at this page, you guys. I love the wood and the oranges and all of this. Deco 5, like look at that. Look at that. So good. And this, you could totally like put some words in there, like some foiled words. That would be really pretty. This says, I can smell autumn dancing in the breeze. Yeah, I can totally smell it too just looking at this kit. It's so good. You got your little campfire. It looks like maybe cider and donuts, kind of, and a little cake. And then some books and pumpkins, candles, and then again, that same little like step scene. And our last deco page, that's really cool. The circle with the lights. That little fox. Oh my gosh, look at the little black kitty all snuggled up in there. So cute. And then look at this scene, you guys. Can we just I just don't have words for a minute. You've got like a library card, some music notes, the little leaf floral peeking out here. So good. The book, the giant book with all the little creatures. I don't even know what this is, but it's like another textured paper or something. And then this stamp with a floral. There's like a leaf stamp back here too. So much layering. So stinking good. Oh my goodness. Okay, and this is really cool, you guys. This is a perpetual calendar. So she wrote the instructions. I don't remember where they are. I don't know if she put any in there because like I know what we're doing with this. But basically you can, with these perpetual calendars, so you could put it, I think that's meant to go in this one, and then you could like put something decorative in here. This is cut out in the middle. And so is that one. So you can kind of do it however you want. But for these perpetual calendars, you would like, let's say your month, if it starts like this, and if Monday, oh, well, I guess you have to move your Mondays and all that. But if it starts on the 1st, you would just like cut it here. And then, you know, put your little things on there. If, where's the rest of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If the 1st started on like a Friday, you could start it here. And then you cut the rest of that off. So it's kind of like there's 2 of them in here. So you can, it's like it doesn't matter what month it is or whatever, you just kind of put it in there. And then you can use the Monday through Sunday or Sunday through Saturday, however you want to do it, to build your own calendar. So you can use this in any month. It's not specific to a certain month, which I think is super cool. And even if you didn't use it, like let's say you just did something decorative and you didn't use the month, you could use this in something else and still, you know, get some use out of it. So super stinking cool. Okay, here is our floral edges for this collection. Here are our floral edges. Why do I always do that? Say here is when I should say here are. Okay, these are, I'm just gonna say these are the floral edges. I love how these florals, like when you look at the collection, it feels so like blue and orange heavy. And then you add in like the florals, just gives it such a soft, almost like romantic kind of edge to it, you know? Like when I see those with it, it's kind of unexpected, but then when you look at the colors, it's like the color of the backpack is brought in by it, the color on her scarf. So it really does complement it so well. It just feels a little bit unexpected to see like the soft pinks and purples with the oranges when there's so much blue and orange. And I just love that like Rebecca's not afraid to try different things, you know? So pretty. Okay. So here are, see, there you go. Here are the floral corners. And then she does put some little piecier things in between. These are the bouquets. So pretty. And you do have different like size variety, some individual ones, kind of some like wreath swaggy ones. Let me go this way. You can probably see it better that way. And then the floral edges, borders, nice thick floral borders, and then some of the moths and the florals in the middle. I don't know why I wiggle it. There's no foil, but you know, here we are. Okay, and then these are the torn papers. I'll turn that this way as well. So you've got the different plaids. You've got the blue, the like orange and blue that's still thicker, and then this really like daintier orange plaid, and then some kind of grid paper looking torn squares, papers, whatever. And then these are the memo in layer. So you could write in these if you want to use this functionally, however you want to use it. I think, yeah, these are also cut out in the middle for the film strip, but lots of good layering options here, or using them like a box. And if you're doing like a weekly spread, you can also get this on premium mat, by the way. I get it on washi, but you can pick it on whatever paper you like. These are the washi strips. So you've got your 2 lace, and I think there's 2 of these. Yeah, there's 2 of the smaller blue plaid and then the thicker orange and blue plaid. And then we have days of the week. So we've got our Monday through Sunday, and like fully written out. And then you have your days of the week with the initials. And then you have the abbreviated days of the week, and then you do get 2 full months worth of date dots. And then this is a separate sheet that's not part of like the full collection. It's the mood board sheet. This was inspired, or like, I guess asked for by Jenny and her plans. She's so creative, and she had asked for this little like mood board ephemera type of sheet. And I just love how Rebecca does it every time. These collections, it's always so good. You've got like just some tinier pieces, some words, some like more layering type of stuff, just lots of different sizes, but a little bit more on like the smaller scale. Our little quote says, "Meet me under the falling leaves." Got a little like film strip here. Scene. I love this little like, what is this? What would that be called? It's like one of those little, I don't know, an informative page like that has different definitions of like the different trees and stuff. Super cool. So that is the mood board. So, oh wait, hang on. I have that. But wait, there's more. These are the alcohol ink splashes. I got these on washi and transparent. So let me put the washi here so you can see. They're slightly different in color, and I like doing that because I feel like it brings in different colors. I also like having the different paper types depending on how I'm layering them. Transparent will melt more into the page, whereas the watercolor, the washi will kind of like pop a little bit more. It does melt into the page, but not like the same way transparent does. Like you can't see through it. Transparent you can see through more. Watercolor you really can't. So depending on how I'm layering them, I keep saying watercolor because I'm looking at it washi. Depending on how I'm layering them, I might want to have it more see-through or I might not. So I got both of those. And then I also picked up the large florals because I like having the bigger bouquets as well. And then I got the terrible washi. This is the pattern 1, that really pretty like orange and kind of like navy. It's almost like a purpley navy pattern. And then the blue plaid. And again, the terrible washi paper, you can just tear it into whatever shapes you want. So that's the Autumn Cabin collection. Like, just see how pretty that is. Ugh, it's gorgeous. And again, just kind of unexpected to me, like the florals with this color palette. Not something I would like naturally think to put together, and she did it so beautifully. So that's Autumn Cabin. That's the first collection that I got. And then I also have Autumn Chill. So pretty, you guys. Blue and orange in fall is one of my faves. I love it every time. So these are the full boxes. I got this one in light gold. Again, can't remember. I think you could choose, but I can't fully remember. This, You guys, I could sit here and talk about Rebecca's layering all day, every day, because it's just so stinking good. She has always been so good at making these collage, like journaly boxes since that started to become a thing. Like she just like took off running with it. Like a lot before a lot of other shops were doing it, Rebecca was doing it, and I just love how she does it, and she just keeps getting better and better at it. This box here is a perfect example because you've got like in the foreground here, you've got the girl with her book, you've got the leaves she's sitting in, but then you've got the florals that are layered over like this vintage writing with the film strip, some torn like straight, what's the word I'm looking for, pinstripe paper kind of look, and then more like vintage writing, and then you've got the foiled vintage writing over it all. Like just perfection. This one too, right? Like you've got the different torn papers, you've got the writing, you've got the pinstripe here, you've got the picture with the girl inside of the paper, the stamp, like just so well thought out. And I love that like the bigger thing is not the girl in this one, it's the pumpkins, you know, like it's just different. Really, really great. The quote box says life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. And then you've got an outdoor scene here with a foil lamppost, indoor kind of like, looks like a little library scene with some tea. Love that. And then you've got an outdoor tea scene here with that really beautiful orange tree. And then the like blue china. So pretty. And then this striping. I love this in this collection so stinking much. It's very classy to me. So that's our full boxes. Gorgeous. And then we have Deco 1. Again with the layering. I will just keep saying it, but I am obsessed with her layering. Like, look at that. So pretty. And then you've got a cute little camera, the little bear. Look at the little duck. Oh my gosh, with his little, like, I don't know what this print is, little floral print with the blue. Stop it. He's so cute. The knitting basket with the lace, like handkerchief kind of thing in here. That's so pretty too. The tea and the little cinnamon bun. This says 42 Maple Lane. How pretty is that scene? That is gorgeous with these trees. I love that. Oh man, I am in love with this collection here. Okay, Deco 2, we've got an outdoor tea and books. Like this is me right here. Love it. The leaves, the plaid, all of it, so good. This pumpkin that's kind of textured. Look at the little mushroom with the blue print. That's so pretty. Time is quiet and mellow. And then here we can kind of see like an up-close version of that. Oh, that cute little mailbox. It's blue. A record player. This is just so good. So good, you guys. And we're getting even more. Okay. I just can't wait to use all these. Look at this with the layered frames and the florals. The like, it looks like music. Yeah, I think that's like music on there. And then the vintage writing and the floral stamp. You've got some pumpkins. The string of stamps here. Little shelf. Oh, look at the plaid mushroom or gingham. I think it's gingham. Oh, I'm totally going to pull gingham into this. I have so many different gingham things. And then, oops, sorry, why was I turning that one? I think to look at the bow, but I want to look at the scene. So you got the outdoor scene with the orange and the blue, the pumpkins. And then Deco 4, we've got that library scene again, a checklist, another beautiful tree, a little bit more muted. And look at this scene. Look at that. Oh, that's so cozy. Like who wouldn't love to just cozy up in that, right? So pretty. Every time I turn the page, I say so pretty, right? I know. I'm sorry. I'll work on getting a bigger vocabulary. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm trying to like get through this haul and I'm so excited to do it. But man, it has been an insane day for me and I did not get enough sleep. I was up way too late and I didn't sleep well. And then I had an insane day. And now here I am like, let me get through 3 hours of filming, right? I'm going to do my best, but please bear with me. Okay. Hopefully you'll still come back for more after this. All right, we've got a cute little kitty in the bed and a little chair. I love this girl's red hair blowing in the wind here on her bike. And a little doggy with his bow. This scene, it looks like, is that Central Park in New York? It's kind of what it reminds me of. Not that I've ever been there. I've only been to New York City 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, I think. And I used to live in New York my whole life, but not in the city. I lived like 7 hours away, but never really went to the city. But this kind of reminds me of like the movie scenes you see with it. Like the little briefcase with the bow, the little books. I love the print on there. And then the apples and the bread. Looks like we're going for a little picnic. Cute. Okay. See, I didn't say so pretty that time. Okay. Our quote on this one says, I can smell autumn dancing in the breeze. I think that was in one of the other quotes, but it's such a great one. And this is a really cool collage. Like a giant little latte cup there. Okay, so maybe it's not tea and all those things, but I'm going to go with it's tea, you guys. I think there were teacups. This is the first latte I've seen. Look at the donuts. So cute. I'm like, squirrel. Look at this. And the birdie and the horse. Oh my gosh. His little jacket matches her jacket. They're a little match made in heaven. Love them. This says, what, 312 Pine Ridge Road. Sounds like a nice little fall place to be. A cozy fire with a little blanket and the leaves inside. And we have another perpetual calendar, you guys. So like I was explaining in the other one, you can kind of choose where this starts. You know, if it starts on a Thursday, Friday, whatever it is, you just kind of cut off what you need. We've got September in a few different scripts. So this is more of like a September collection. This feels like September. It's perfect. Love that bow so much. These are open in the middle, so it's not like one big thing. They're like each separate individual. Look at these florals, the blue and orange and brown. Shut up. Love these so much. These are the floral edges. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different edges, and then she's utilized the other space with some smaller, piecier florals and leaves. And then we have floral corners. And our bouquets. I keep moving them. I'm sorry. I know there's not foil, but I move them like there is. I'm super happy that she put like different leaves and stuff in here too, and it's not just florals. Ooh, look at those. Those are super cool with the blue and the orange. Or it's kind of more like blue and browns. Really cool. And then, oh, look at the little gingham gourd. Stop it. That's adorable. I want more of those. That's so cute. All right, so we've got both of our floral borders, and then you've got all the little leaves and florals and pumpkins and gourds. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. I ate dinner before I started this, and so like my stomach's making weird noises. All right, these are torn papers, and she put so many cool patterns on here. I already told you how much I love this pinstripe pattern. I'm obsessed. This one's super cool. And then also the floral, and then you've got some like splattered pattern and then some vintage writing. So many good patterns. I really love this. I don't think there was a terrible washi in that one, but I wish there was. No, it's in this one, but I really wish there was this. That's so cool. Now I'm saying so cool instead of so pretty. I don't know. That really hasn't changed, right? These are the memo in layers. So again, the boxes, if you're wanting to make this into more of a traditional weekly kit type of thing, you could use this as well as like your boxes, or you could just use it for layering if you're not doing it that way. Lots of options with that page. And then we have our floral washi, not floral. I'm looking at the floral. One of them is. The other ones are vintage writing, and then also the lace scallop. And then our days and dates. Same format as the other one, just different colors. And then this gorgeous mood board page, which I'm always in love with. Pinstripes again, such a fan. I love that these all say number 9. I love odd numbers. Do you like odd or even numbers? Or are you like, girl, I am not that OCD and I don't care. I love odd numbers. Like when I went to the casino, I don't go to the casino like ever, but my best friend, we went when we were visiting. She lives in Alabama, and we went to Mississippi. And what is the one? Roulette, I think it is. I was like, black and odd. Those are my things. And I did pretty well with black and odd. So I'm curious, even or odd, what kind of number is your preference? Okay, these are the watercolor splashes, and I have washi paper on the left and transparent on the right, so you can see the colors are slightly different. If I was to hold these up, not super different, but slightly, and the transparency is different with them. So I like to get one of each when I buy a collection. And then we have the large floral bouquets. This is really large, and then a kind of smaller. So I like that she has different varieties. Oh, and there's that pretty branchy thing I like again. I guess I'm not going upside down with those. And then I have the floral pattern. That's the same one that's in some of those torn strips on the terrible washi sheet. And then the vintage text kind of pattern with like a watercolor background. So that's everything for Autumn Chill, you guys. And actually that's everything for this order of Saucy Stickers Co. For this haul video. I have missed so much over the last few months. I really need to like go order some stuff because there's so many good things that have come out and I have missed out on so many of them. So we'll have to go do that. But there's Autumn Chill and Autumn Cabin. Both, I believe, are still in the shop. So if you haven't picked them up and you're like me and behind and you want them, or you just want them for next year, you can still go get them. And if you put my name in the notes to seller, you will get my freebie. And then my code is Cassie15. That will save you 15% on anything in the shop. So we're going to move on to the next one. All right, next up, we're going to do Sadie stickers. I think I have 2 orders here, so let's pull them out. Oh my gosh, more blue and orange. Yes, I am so here for that collection. I don't think I bought the decorative for that one, though. I probably need to go do that. Okay, so we've got 2 orders from Sadie Stickers. Well, let's see what we've got in here. So this one has my, not my freebie, but the freebie I got. So I am on the PR team, and you can put my name in the seller for my freebie. It is currently still a summer freebie, but we're working on updating them. But my code is Cassie20, so that's my freebie. And this is Danny's freebie. I've like collected so many of each that I was like, which one do I want next? So I got Danny's. I love these little phone frames, so I was like, I'm going to get another one of those. Danny's code is Danny20 if you want to use her code, or you can use my code, whatever you want to do. Oops. Looks like I got a couple things in that one. Okay, so this, oh, I forgot about this collection. Oh, I did get some stuff for that one. Okay, I think, yeah, this is really cool. Okay, sorry, you guys. Again, I have not done this in forever, so I am trying to remember what I bought. These go to this collection. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here with this because these go with mahogany. Okay, this one is called Chocolate. You guys, it's so cool. I love this one so stinking much. All right, so this is page 1. I got the decorative of this. I may go back and get the weekly too. I just loved these mustardy florals. Tell me that's not so stinking pretty. So this is the decorative kit. Look at the bouquets. They're so dainty and beautiful. I love them so much. They have splattered gold foil. And then look at this. It's like all browns and like golden yellows. Ugh, it's so good. And it's chocolate. So there's like chocolate things, you know, like there's hot cocoa and there's probably a chocolate chess pie. It's just really fun. And then all the browns, like this is just really cool. Like I feel like you don't see a lot of kits like this. Look at the doggy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And the girl photographing, the little journaling with the yellow sweater. It's just so pretty. There I go again, saying so pretty. Sorry. Look at this. It just says autumn. It's like a little word that says autumn, all in brown. And then these florals, you guys, like these are to die for. Look at the floral borders, or edges. I'm sorry, these are edges. And this almost is like a whole corner here. And I love all the little writing that she put on here. So pretty. There I go again. So pretty. Okay, get some different words, Cassie. These are the layered is what it's called, but they remind me of like, some of these are like alcohol ink with stuff inside of them. But then they're like little scenes with the foil layered over them. Like get the little park scene. This almost looks like a haunted house, doesn't it? And then you've got like a cozy scene here with some books. You've got the, what is this? I don't know. It's like an outdoor little menagerie of things. And then you've got a little outfit scene, a foiled book. How cute. This actually has a quote on it. It says, love yourself the way we love fall, or the way you love fall. That's really cool. It looks like an alcohol ink with a pattern, and then it has a foiled quote. That's new and different. And then this one goes this way too. It's like a little bridge scene. Little person walking on there maybe. I think that's supposed to be a person. Kind of looks like a ghost. And then we have like a little journaling scene up here as well. Then we have our torn papers. So many good patterns. I love that one there. And the wood, it just feels very like woodsy fall. Then we have our days and dates. So you've got your days of the week and your date dots. These are the borders. I spoke earlier. These are the long strips, kind of like washi strips. And then you've got some little edges as well. And then our large scenes. Got park again, making me think of Central Park, just like the other kid I was just looking at. And then there's the bridge with the city in the background. I do think this is like New York City because that kind of looks like maybe that's what it is. And then these are the box swatches. So you've got the 2 longer ones with the florals, and then you've got that really pretty journaling scene, the indoor like cozy couch scene. Then you've got the little flat lay, and the, what did I call it? A menagerie. I don't think that's what it's called. I don't know. But I'm making up words at this point, so just go with it. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. All right, swashes. You've got the 2 long and the 2 short with that beautiful floral pattern. It's just so watercolory and fall and perfect. Love it so much. And then we have the alcohol ink swatches, different colors and different sizes that match the collection. So that's chocolate. I wish I had the weekly kit to share with you too, but maybe that'll be in another haul because I may still go back and buy the weekly kit because I'm obsessed with the colors and the florals in that one. Okay, and then I actually don't really need that white paper now because these are all mostly, oh wait, I will on those little collections. I will, just kidding. Okay, well, let's show you this kit and then we'll go back and do the other ones. This is called Mahogany and I saw it and like my jaw dropped. I love this so much with the blue and the brown. And then she's also got like the golden kind of color in here. Like, look at the stairway. There's a little kitty foiled on the stairs. And it's foiled in rose gold, which I feel like is the perfect foil. And you're not going to convince me otherwise. You can try in the comments if you think that there's a better foil to go with brown and blue and like orange. Let me know. But I really think rose gold is chef's kiss. Perfect. You got some gingham in the background. Give me gingham all day. I love it. And then kind of like plaid. So you got gingham and plaid happening here. Look at that blue. Look at that blue gingham. It says, I know love is real because I exist and I am full of it. I don't know if I'm always full of love, but I'm full of it. No, just kidding. I'm generally a nice person, guys. I'm generally full of love. Sometimes I'm not, though. Okay, let's stop talking about that. This is a cute little scene. We've got a bunch of different things all put together. I love the little puppy and just the whole little like scene that we have happening here. The tea. I love that floral. It's not floral, but it's like leaves. Can you see it? I really love that. I have to do my new freebie. Maybe I should ever put that on there. It does have like fall specific stuff. Maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know, but I really think that's cool. And then she's done like trace foiling on the florals this time and on the edge of the box. And I am here for that. It's so dainty and I love it so much. So that's our full boxes. And then we have our boxes page. So we've got all of our like functional boxes here with a little bit of foiling, a little splatter. And then page 3 is our layering. So you've got all the cute deco up here. So look at the alarm clock. Even the clock has gingham in it. Stop it. That's so cute. And then the Polaroids have gingham this time too. And these are cut out in the middle, you guys. You've got some more watercolor boxes, some torn papers, and some grid papers on the side. And then we have our bottom washi. That trace foiling, again, is like next level in this collection. And you got the pretty maple leaves on the blue gingham, your lace washi and dividers, and then your other 2 sets of headers, dividers, whatever you want to call them. And then you've got your Monday through Sunday. And then I also picked up the deco page. I wanted this large deco because I'm obsessed with everything in this collection. So I wanted to have all of the large deco to go with it. Like, look at the dog. How cute is he? And the horsey. Adorable. And then these are the florals, which feels kind of cool because they have like these big brown leaves that almost give like a boho vibe. But it's a fall kit, so it's like a fall boho. I don't know. It's really unique and cool. So I just have one more reason to love this kit, right? And then here's the alcohol ink that I got as well with the blues and the browns. So that's everything that I picked up for Mahogany. There is a decorative kit that you can get as well with this one. If you are not into weekly kits, there is a decorative. Rest assured, you could also get that. Okay, what do I have over here? I have other collections. So I did pick up some of her mini collections. So she's been doing these. Typically, these will release on Fridays, whereas like the weekly kits and stuff go on Tuesdays. But she's had a few different ones of these, and I couldn't resist the fall goodness. So this one is called Arbor, and it's just like a little mini collection. How fun is that dress? I would wear a dress like that. It's so pretty with all the acorns and this whole layered scene here. She looks so peaceful. Oh, that's a really pretty frame. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous with like the viney stuff around it. So good. Page 2, we've got these delicate little leaf garlands. The little city park. Oh, look at the little red truck. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And the girl with her pumpkin. She's looking very lovingly at that pumpkin. Very lovingly. Okay, this, yeah, this has florals. I don't think there's like a separate, sorry, I was trying to look. Not a separate floral sheet, but there are florals like kind of mixed into this collection. Cute little fall jacket, stop. This floral frame is really pretty too. I guess it's not, well, it's kind of floral, it's a leaf. To me, leaves are florals too, okay? We're gonna call it floral. Here we've got a little indoor scene. We've got this beautiful sketched pumpkin, a little like papasan chair. Do y'all remember those? Maybe I just aged myself. They kind of looked a little different than this, like the big wooden ones. Anyway, I thought they were super cool when I was younger because they were very popular. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about papasan chairs. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Love this sweater too with the leaves going up it. Like sometimes when I see these things in kits, I'm like, can you like find this in real life? I wonder if like ChatGPT or somebody could find me one because that's so pretty. I love it. And then we got a large cabin scene here. A little phone case with the leaves on it. And then the last one in this collection, the little scooter, look at it. The little sketchy leaf there, another floral bouquet, and another outdoor scene. And the little basket with some bread. So that's Arbor. That's the little 6-page mini collection. And then the next one is Gourd. Yeah, Gourd. This one is another kind of like, it's more like, there's blues and oranges. Yeah, there's blues and oranges. So I guess it is another blue and orange kit. Look at the little kitty with a scarf. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love that door. And the girl with her little, whatever this is, she's drinking, the sweater stack, and the cute little bench. Page 2. We've got a fence that is gingham. That is so fun. A little outdoor scene here. I don't know what kind of picnic we're having. I feel like this is like a little kid picnic because every bowl has pumpkins. I feel like that's like something little kids would just like, here's my little picnic. There's no real food. It's just all pumpkins. It's cute. We got the girl. I always love that. Like the girl with the back of their head and the bow. It's always like a cute little thing to put in a planner and use for layering. And then you got a fun little pumpkin vest, some pumpkin cupcakes. Yeah, my brain. Page 3, we've got a pie cooling in the windowsill, looking out into the pretty trees. A little spice cabinet. This little wagon full of pumpkins. The little barn pumpkin with florals. And then we have a little desk scene. This cute little like cobblestone fireplace. Bread and books and a little stool. I feel like these mini kits are great if you have, like I have a huge collection of like other functional items and stuff. So I have like sheets of gingham and torn papers and doilies and all kinds of stuff that I can layer these with. So these are really great to be able to start utilizing some of the other things in my collection that maybe like a regular decorative kit has so much in it that I can't bring in as much. So it's kind of nice to have some of these smaller collections that I can bring in a lot of my own existing collection. So if you're like me and you have way too many stickers, the mini kits might be the way to go. This I think is all one big scene. Yeah, it's like one big sticker. How cool is this, you guys? So it says up here, dream, and then it says a vision, goal, or cherished aspiration. You've got some gingham paper, torn paper layered with this beautiful like Polaroid picture. This says you brighten my day. You've got some scribbles, a little like washi strip looking thing here with a bow. Just super cool. I love how big that sheet, that's like one whole sheet. This is another really big one. All of this layering here with that scene again. And then you got another bucket of pumpkins and this girl who's also very proud of her pumpkin. I just love that. Like all these little girls are just so happy with their pumpkins. I love that that's making them so happy. Okay. Where are we at here? I've got 2 more mini collections and then some foiled goodies that we'll go through. So this one is called Acorn, and this is more of like a pastel-y fall. I always like pastel fall in September. I don't know why, but like September is my like, give me the pastel falls, and then October and November are very bold. Let me know if you do the same thing. Maybe you're like, girl, you're way overthinking it. I know, I probably am. I'm really good at overthinking. All right, this one I loved because it has like the Scrabble tiles. I don't even play Scrabble that much, but I love the Scrabble tiles. And then we've got this pretty scene up here with a girl just looking out in the window, some books, clock, and some socks. Page 2, we've got, look at that. See, that sweater is so cute. It's very like granny looking, but I would totally wear it. It's cute. This girl with her little drink, some books, the little table scene. This would be great for layering too, or like if you want to put a foiled quote or something on it, that would be really pretty. Another little layered element. We have the girl with her, that's a very giant cup of coffee. That is not very proportional. Do you see what I'm, like, look how big that is. It's so big. Why do I always like overanalyze everything? I don't know, but it does look like a giant cup compared to her tiny little body. These are super cool. They're like torn edges, but they look like watercolory. I really love those. I'm here for it. And then look at this cute scene. You're like looking out the door and the leaves are just blowing around. All right, page 4. We've got another pretty doorway, another table, some torn tape, some leaves. Oh, that lantern's upside down there if you want to see the lantern. And then, oh, look at the little doggy. See, I understand the adoration on her face for the dog. Look how cute he is. He has a hat that's matching. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest ever. I love the little windowsill picture with the book. That's got to be a Bible. It is huge. Same with this. I feel like any books that are that big, I'm like, that's the Bible. That's very thick. And then we got this really pretty pastel tree as well. Last page, we have a giant stack of books, some little mitten hands holding onto a warm cup of coffee. And then you got that little laptop scene. Everything just looks so cozy, right? So cozy. All right, so that's Acorn. And then the last decorative kit, mini kit, whatever, that I have here is called Auburn. And this is kind of a deeper fall kit. I love the moodiness of these colors. This little cozy reading nook. And then she's chilling over here. Looks like she's looking at a fall book. I think I have other florals that match these too, actually. I have to look, but that looks very familiar. Cozy fireplace scene with a cute little mantle. Oh, look at the little gingham with a floral, like, what is that called? Like a little cuff for the cup. That's pretty too. The chandelier with the leaves. And the giant key. Very like fall. Very fall vibes. Another big piece of paper. Again, you can do all kinds of layering things with this. This sassy girl. Look at her with her hands on her hips. Like she is sassy. Love that. I am here for her sassiness. And her little pout face. The table scene is super fun too. I feel like all these dark elements are really like, they make everything pop and it's just really cool. Here we go. More dark moodiness. Look at that bedroom. Look at that with all the leaves and all the pumpkins. Oh, and there's a piano. I used to play piano. Did y'all know that? When I was a kid, I had piano lessons. I know like all the notes and stuff and I can read music. It would just take me a little bit to like get back into it. And that is one of my goals someday. I would like to get a piano again and like play piano. I feel like it's just, I don't know. Do you play any instruments? Let me know. I used to play trumpet too. I played piano, French horn, and trumpet. Yeah, and I went to like, was it all county band? Is that what they called it for trumpet and stuff? I was really good on trumpet. And I have not played that in forever. I would not be any good anymore, but I really loved it. Okay, this, you guys, look at this. It's like a fall dragonfly. This is one big collage. It's a beautiful bow. This like little letter that has a coffee stain on it. Ugh, so good. Look at this little dog. He looks kind of sad though. Are you sad, little puppy? He's so cute. And these pumpkins, they look like they might be like velvet. They look textured, if you can see texture in a photo, right? And then that bench, I love the bench with all the little fall stuff on it. You've got some more bouquets here, which is nice. You get a few more of those, some acorns, and then this gorgeous fence with the, kind of looks like, it's not ivy, but it's like a viney, some sort of viney plant that's turning colors for fall. So pretty. So that is Auburn. So there were 4 mini kits. We've got Auburn, Acorn, Arbor, all the A's, and Gourd. That's all 4 of those. And then I did pick up these pumpkin leaves. I have so much fall deco, like foil deco, that I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I did pick up these in the 3 main foil colors. And that's it for Sadie stickers, you guys. Holy cow. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. It's like only 2 orders, but holy cow, I got a lot of stuff. So 4 mini kits, the mahogany weekly kit, and then chocolate decorative kit. So again, my code is Cassie20 if you want to save 20% on anything in the shop. You can also stack it generally with the new releases that are already on sale for 10% off. So if you're looking to save the most, pick things up when they're newly released so you can stack my code and save even more. All right, that's going to do it for Sadie stickers. I'll be back with the next one. All right, next up, we are going to do this kind of small, well, I say small, but it's small for me, order from Papertrail Plans. I am also on Papertrail Plans PR team, so if you are interested in saving some money, you can use my code. It's Cassie15, and you can put my name in the notes for my freebie. I don't have my current freebie. If I can find the little graphic, I will put it on the screen here for you so you can see what my new one looks like. This is my old one. So I still love my old one, but I have a new one that's just really pretty. I just have not had an order since I did it because life and everything else. So I need to place an order so I can get my new freebie to share with y'all. This was the shop freebie for summer. Obviously summer is over. This is not the shop freebie anymore. There is a fall one, which I don't have to show you, but they always do a seasonal freebie, and then they are typically available in the shop to purchase after. So if you missed it and you want it, you can pick it up. This one is on washi paper. And then this was a small order. I think these were things that were getting discontinued. Yeah, so I ordered a bunch of discontinued things. Like this was the fall colorway from last year, I think, or winter. I think this might have been the fall from last year because it's got gourd, rust, pinecone, licorice. I love these thin washi strips. So that's what these are. Not what, thin. Yeah, they're thin washi strips. Did I get this on washi paper? I did. So these, let me show you how I use them in my planner. And actually, let me show you the colors and then I will show you how I use them in my planner. So this is Fog. These are all discontinued. So you guys, this whole thing, you can't buy any of these. They do these different colorways though. I actually have some in my cart right now for the current fall colorway. So they have these thin washi strips in their colorways that they always have like in their traditional colorway, and then they bring out seasonal colorways. So you can pick them up in different ones. I will typically buy all of their functionals in the different colorways because they're just such a great staple to have. So these are the thin washi strips. Let me show you what I do with them. Here we go. So this is them on transparent. I'm interested to see how the washi paper will do with them. But I had kind of cut these, but I used them to edge the floral corner here. And then I also use them on the edge of this. I just feel like it gives things like a nice finished look. Use them on the edge of both of these. And then I also use them down here on the bottom just to like finish off the floral edge that was there. And then I use them in here on this washi strip. And again on the floral corner here. And right here, kind of, I've used them everywhere. I used it to just kind of like edge that whole thing in. I just feel like it gives it such a clean look. Do I have any more in here? Nope, I used other ones there. Sorry, I'm just looking through to see if there's any other ones for you guys. And you can kind of have a little flip through of my planner, of the little bit of planning that I did do and then never wrote anything in there. So I can still share it with you. Yeah, and then here we ended. Okay, see, I'm still working on that. That's where I ended. Okay, but that's how I use those. And then I also picked up these. I already have these vintage washi samplers, but I love them so much that I wanted to get another set before they were completely out of the shop. So that's those in all 3 foils. These Academia florals, I had picked up the Academia kit, but not all the add-ons. So I did pick up these to go with the Academia collection. I'm going through them kind of quick because, again, you can't pick any of these up. So it's more like show and tell, look how pretty they are, but I'm so sorry you can't buy them anymore. Sometimes if people really love collections, they will bring them back and like revamp them. So you can always, you know, beg for it to come back and see what happens. Like Fireflies came back like 3 times, I think, because everybody loved it. And then this is the Terrible Washi. I think I already had 1 or 2, but I love this pattern so much that I picked up 2 more. So that's it for Papertrail Plans. I know that was super fast. Trust me, I have a whole cart full of things that I am going to be purchasing, and I will share them with you in my next haul video. But that's everything for Papertrail Plans for this one. And again, this is not my current freebie, but you can put my name in the notes to seller to get my current freebie, and my code is Cassie15. All right, Fleur Paper Studio. I am also on their PR team. I think every single shop I am sharing with you. Yes, I am on the PR team. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. This one, I have 2 different orders. These are made, the Pretty Pink Co. also makes Fleur Paper Studio. I think it's just been her shop. I don't think it was like one she bought or anything like that, but they're both like, you know, both produced in Canada and by the Pretty Pink Co. So come on, you can do it. They're kind of similar with like their pretty envelopes and stuff. So here we go. Let me bring this paper back out because these are also on washi. So I'll share both of these with you guys. don't even remember what's in here. Goodness, this looks like a summary collection. Ooh, come on, don't get stuck on there. Don't do that to me. Come on. Okay, that washi paper sometimes likes to stick. All right, let's look at this one, and then we'll open the second one. So this, is this like a certain collection? What's the name of this one? Peach Bloom? No, Peach Bloom is different. These must have been freebies. Were these freebies? I'd have to look at my order, unless I ordered these to go with another collection that I had like most of and then needed a few extras of, but I feel like these might be freebies. So let's look at them. They're adorable. It's like a little outdoor kind of tea, picnicky, honey. Obviously, I'm a fan of honey, sweet like honey. And then we have some outdoor cottage and greenhouse. I passed this really cool greenhouse on my way home when I am at a certain office. And it's like huge. It's not, doesn't really look like this, but this kind of like makes me think of it because it's a really pretty one. Oh, there's a bee on there, on the honey. It's like a little like canning, like what am I trying to say? Looks like they did canning and like that's their little area where they keep it all. This reminds me of like Italy or something, but also upstate New York because it kind of looks like that sometimes out near like the Syracuse area. We have another little shelf with, I don't know what those are. Kind of makes me think of like an apothecary. And then another angle of that beautiful greenhouse. I'm so sorry. I can't remember if this is part of another collection. Once I go to put things away, maybe I'll be able to tell, or if those are freebies. But this is the Peach Bloom collection. I did pick up, I don't think the whole collection, but I got like kind of the basics of what I would use. So here are the bouquets. And these are on washi paper. This is the deco. I am such a sucker for peach and green, and she's kind of got like a ginghamy look to it here. For peaches. This girl's so pretty. But look at that pretty little pen too. How fun. And I love, love, love that stack of books. Like how romantic is that? It's just so pretty. Page 3 that I picked up. We've got another girl with her basket of peaches. This little like plant stand area. Cute little sweater. Look at the little birdie with a bow. Peach pie. Like all the peach desserts to go with all of this. This is Deco 3. Got a little teapot. Look at the peach with a heart. A little scene here. All those little sandals are so sweet. And a peach notebook. The bike with a peach tree. I feel like I've seen that specific clip art, I think in the Sadie Stickers peach collection from like last year sometime, which I also have and love. So like I said, I'm a fan of the peach kits. I feel like peaches are a good August kit because I feel like that's when they're in season here. There's another girl with like a little village and her florals. That cute little peach tree. I love this long layering. The little flower market in the little bus. Oh, that's pretty. There's like a peach ring on there too. And then this one is always so cool that she does these longer strips because I feel like not a lot of shops do that with like a long layering and like the scene in it. I just think that's really unique to her, to Fleur Paper Studio. And I love this little bedroom like kind of scene, but then you've got like the layering of the florals over top and the vintage writing below. A really big floral edge and then the vintage writing. And a nice bouquet. And then I have the alcohol ink swatches. I love these colors. So pretty. So that's Peach Bloom. And then the other order that I have here, let's see. What do I have? I think this is a freebie. So these are fashion girls. Fleur Paper Studio has a lot of fashion girls. I'm not somebody who uses a lot of those, so I haven't bought a lot of them, but they are super pretty. And if that's something that you like in your planner, definitely check them out because she does a lot of them on like $2 Tuesday. Oh, here we go. Here's the rest of Peach Bloom. I did 2 different orders. And I had some other stuff in there. Lord knows. Okay, these are also Peach Bloom. So here we go. We'll keep going. This is the like large scenes. We've got the outdoor market, and then you've got an up close scene of that little, I don't know, it's not really a bus, like a trailer. I don't know, the flower market, the mobile flower market. These are the floral corners and edges. Those gorgeous florals. And then we have our collages. So kind of like stamps and frames, I feel like, because you've got your Polaroid. Love that scene. Your film strip. And then you've got some little stamps down here. That's a cool one. It's like a long skinny stamp. That's cool. I don't feel like I've seen that before. And then she's got like some tiny ones too. That's cool. These are all very different sizes. I'm a fan because sometimes it's like, what do you do with them? But they're really dainty. All right, and then this is the floral washi. So you got the 2 floral washi strips and then your delicate lace washi here as well. So that is all the peach bloom kit. And then I picked these up too. Again, I don't remember. This is horrible, I know. I don't remember if I have like the rest of this collection or if I plan on going back to get it. Here's that long film strip again, like stamps and frames. That scene, see, that looks like Tuscany, doesn't it? Like under the Tuscan sun. And she's just like soaking it up out there. That's so cool. I love that that little window is in there. Oh, and that's really pretty too. It's so tiny. These will be perfect for layering. Deco 4. We've got that girl again looking like she's soaking up the sun. Just so peaceful. This little like Italian home looking. Like, doesn't it look like that's like Italy in the background? I've never been there, but I feel like from movies, so that's what it looks like. So I don't know if you've been. Tell me. Does it actually look like that? Or is it just the movies that make it look all romantic and stuff? Okay, bigger scenes here. We've got this little cottage with all the sunflowers. And then that little like village kind of. I don't know if it's a village. It's more like a villa out in the middle of nowhere. There's another little one over there. And then I got the alcohol ink. Love that, like burnt orange color. So good. So that's Sunflower Days. So I'm sorry that I don't remember. I don't think I have the rest of this kit though, so I probably have to go back and get the rest of that one. But I think in this one I ended up with all of the Peach Bloom collection. And I'm fairly certain these are freebies. Even though it doesn't say thank you for your order, maybe they're not and I just got them. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I don't know my head from my behind right now with what I'm doing because it's been so long. But I promise my next haul video won't be as much of a hot mess. Okay, so Fleur Paper Studio, my code is Cassie15. You can use that to save in the shop. And then, like I said, if you are a Fashion Girl fan, make sure you check out her page because she has a lot of fashion girls in her shop. All right, let's move on to the Pretty Pink Co., which is kind of like the sister company here. So we'll move on to her next. All right, I have 3 envelopes with the Pretty Pink Co., you guys. 3, I know, it's a lot. Let's start with this guy. I think this was like a $2, was this a $2 Tuesday or something? I feel like these will be relatively quick-ish. These are everybody's freebies. We have not changed them again recently. So I think these are all still the same freebies. So here are the freebies. So this is Jess from Lustrous Plans. Hers is in rose gold. This is mine. So mine comes in either gold or silver, like random pull. I'm obsessed. It says, water your roots so your soul can blossom. I am a huge fan of my freebie. This is the All Orders freebie. This was during the 6-year anniversary sale, apparently, when I ordered this. And this is another freebie. How cute is that little kitty? This says Through Fallen Leaves. Another freebie. Ooh. Oh my gosh, do you know how many freebies I got in here? It's a 6-year anniversary, so I guess we just got all these freebies. And maybe I just asked for Jess's freebie, and then she gave me my freebie too, so that's why I have those. And then there's all of these other ones. She always has so many freebies, and I love it so much. And then this one, I have these from last year. I love them. All right, this was all like from the one order that I did here. So let me pull this out so you can see the colors. These are like such fun little elements for planning, journaling, whatever. This is Sorbet. This is Mocha. If you can see both of them. Maybe I should just do this. Sorbet, Mocha. And then Ocean and Calm. It's just like the whole colorway here. Bloom and Honey. Bloom and then Honey. Aren't they so cute? I love them. And then I got the ink dash clusters that are also in those same colorway. These are just going to be so fun for layering with all kinds of journaling stuff. I feel like these are still in the shop. They're obviously not like, I don't think they were they $2 at one point? Maybe they were. Obviously they wouldn't be anymore. There's Bloom and then Honey. And then Sorbet. Oh, these are different. Sorry, these are the ink grid lines. I am obsessed with these. You've got like the little like grid here and then kind of like a plaid pattern. Like how fun is that? There's Sorbet. There's Mocha. There is Ocean. Calm. I love the figurine is called Calm. It does feel very calming. Bloom. And Honey, just kind of like the golden yellows. So that's everything for that tiny little order. And let's see what's next. Let us see. Looks like fall goodies and a lot more freebies from what I can see here. Let's see what we have. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so here's our freebies for this one. This is the Fall All Orders freebie in rose gold. And then another, see, I'm telling you, there's so many freebies. There's that same freebie again. More leaves. Here is my freebie in silver. And then Danny's freebie. Also love hers. It's so good. In rose gold. 6-year anniversary. And then these. So yeah, all the same freebies, except that my freebie was in 2 different colors this time. That's exciting. Okay, this is a decorative collection that I picked up called Autumn Days. I'm obsessed with these colors, and I totally forgot how much I love this kit. Like, look how real those florals look, right? That's the bouquets, page 1. These are our collages. I was obsessed with the swing and the tree. So good. And then all of this layered back behind it. It says Crisp Air, Warm Hearts. Then we have this, looks like maybe a shop inside of this little building here. Again, just layered so good. Got like the alcohol ink kind of giant swatch with the writing behind it and all the pretty fall trees. This is our deco page. So we've got a little scene here, all the little like velvet looking pumpkins, little window scene, and then like a little balcony, and then all the little like book and lantern, just so many cozy things. Look how packed this sheet is. I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see it all in the frame at once, but it's so good. So many leaves and florals. Oops, one page at a time. These are our floral corners. So pretty. And then we have our scenes. So these are kind of like the equivalent of a full box in a regular weekly kit. We've got this really pretty fireplace. Look at that gorgeous mirror on the mantle. I love that. With the candlesticks and the little book and the vase. Little outdoor scene. This fun like walkway with the jackets and the boots. The florals in the window. A little basket full of pumpkins. I love like the wall behind here with like the, I don't even know, what is that called? What is it called when it has that little pattern? I don't know. Somebody tell me in the comments. I'm thinking of like all the other things. Like I want to do board and batten in a room, and I'm like, that's not what that is, but it's some sort of design thing. Anyway, we also have the little balcony scene. And then we have our swatches. So we've got some that have like deco in them, and then we've got some that just have vintage writing, some florals. I'll go this way so you can see the whole thing in the frame. And then we have our stamps and frames. This is so pretty. This little scene here with the florals. You've got the little window scene here. Another outdoor one. I just really love like the kind of teal with the, it's not burgundy. I don't know what color you want to call this, maroon. I don't know. It's like really pretty pop of color. Maybe it's burgundy. But the color combination is just so pretty because you've got like some of these like more teal colors, but then you also have like the sage green. I don't know. It's just really good. See, like right here, it's got like the little teal, but then you have the green. It's just a really great combination of colors. So these are our torn strips. And then our floral washi. Oh, this color combination is dreamy. And the florals are so realistic looking. And then we have our days and dates. We've got 2 months full of dates. And then I think 4 weeks. Let's see, Monday. So 4 weeks of days. And we have our washi swatches. Got the thin, a little bit thicker, and the thickest. And these being on washi paper, you can tear them if you want to make them smaller. These are the large scenes. So we've got this really pretty, like walking down all these little townhomes here. This gorgeous like countryside. That's so good. And then look how pretty this is. It looks like this is supposed to be like a floral wallpaper creeping up the walls. It's so good. Right, and then this is the Terrible Washi pattern. Really pretty golden oranges and yellows. You can tear that into whatever shape you want. These are the alcohol ink swatches that I picked up with it. And then we have the foiled add-on here. That big old chair. So nice. You got the swing, this big home. Kind of matches with that like city townhome vibe. And then a bunch of other leaves and pumpkin deco. So that is everything for Autumn Days. Yes, Autumn Days. Got so many autumn kits. I'm trying to keep all these names straight here. So that's the Autumn Days collection. And then we have one more pretty pink co-order here. Let's get that one out. You guys, if you could see the mess that is my desk. I'm almost done with this haul, and there's so much going on my desk right now. It's a little bit obscene. And then I have to put it all away. I think I'll put it away tomorrow. I don't know that I'll get this all put away tonight. I'm so tired. All right, this one is Autumn Harvest. It looks like another blue and orange kit. Can you see a theme here with all of what Cassie likes? I tend to get a lot of that stuff, apparently. Okay, well, let's put this all together. This is the All Orders freebie. It's in gold, and I've got it in gold and rose gold, which is nice. And this is light gold. This was another All Orders freebie, like a pink fall. And then here's my freebie in silver. Okay, let's take a look at this collection. So we've got this. It's very like, I feel like the blue and orange kits I've had so far have been more bold. This one's very soft. So this is a September type of kit for me. Again, I like the pastels in September. So here's our bouquets. These are another set of florals that look very realistic to me, like almost like they're popping out of the page. All right, here's our large scenes. This says, where the land exhales gold. Oh my gosh, what a great quote. Where the land exhales gold. I love that. You got the little boots and the pumpkins on the crate, some florals. And then, why do I keep like moving it like there's foil? I will never not do that, I think. Okay, the Polaroid says Autumn 25. Look at the little chickens. So cute. All of this layering, perfection. Watercolor, vintage text, the tape, the little like journaly word thing here, the florals peeking out. So good. Here is our deco. Oh, that's such a little chicken, a little rooster. Fun fact, we had roosters when I was a kid. My mom got some eggs from my brother's class. They were like hatching eggs from one of his teachers. I think was a farmer or something. I don't know, maybe her husband was. And my mom wanted hens for eggs, and we got 4 roosters. That was our luck. And they were mean, and they would chase us around the yard. So we would have to go out with like a baseball bat to like shoo them away. So that's what I think of when I see roosters, is roosters pooping all over my yard and having to chase them with baseball bats. Okay, maybe that was a little bit much. Let me know, have you ever had chickens or roosters? Were your roosters mean? Mine were mean. Okay. We got the little crate scene with some pears and pumpkins, just very fall festive here. Some bread. I'm going to assume it's sourdough because that's like what everybody's into, right? Oops, I almost dropped that. We've got a little like latte or hot cocoa maybe. The florals, little cross stitch, embroidery. This girl with her hair blowing in the breeze. How pretty is she? And her little skirt. Her basket full of pumpkins. So pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a little baby chick. Do you see him with the chicken? There's like, I think, is that a rooster too? I think that's a rooster with a little baby. All right, now we have our floral corners. Blues and oranges. Again, like muted, but so pretty. Kind of like a denim blue instead of like a bright navy-ish blue. All right, we have our scenes. This is so pretty. That countryside with a little blanket, sitting at the table. There's somewhere the little chickens. I just love the chickens in this kit. It looks like just like a little, you know, farmhouse entryway here. The little vintage books and the windowsill. This looking over the countryside. It's like a closer up version of this. See, it's like far away, and then this is like up close. And then you got this gorgeous window, like you're sitting inside, almost like a little like sunroom. And here are our swatches. Those soft pastel colors in the background of all of these. So pretty. Ugh, this is totally September kit. If I ever get to go back and memory plan, otherwise it might be next year. Even though it says autumn 25, I feel like I have to use it this year, right? This film strip is stunning. Do you see this? Whispers of Fall with a really pretty light blue. It's almost like a teal aqua kind of color. Really nice with the denim blue and the oranges and the creams. Got another indoor scene here. Looks like an indoor kitchen scene. It just like looks like a light, dreamy, airy farmhouse kitchen, doesn't it? little journaling scene here with like the woods in the background, and then more of those crates with the pumpkins. And then we have torn strips, lots of different torn paper strips here. This is really pretty. It's really cool the way that the colors are on that. And then we have the floral washi, our 2 long floral washi strips with the florals in the middle. And then our washi swatches. This is cool. The writing on here is kind of like that, like burnt orangey color with the aqua. That's a really great color combination. I'm here for that. Our days and dates, our 2 months of dates, and then 4 weeks of days of the week. Our large scenes. Oh, that's fun. You know how you see like a lot of the sink ones with like little ducks and stuff in it? Though now we have pumpkins. That's really cool. I love the gold sink too. And then this little countertop with like all the baked goods and the pumpkins. Again, farmhouse kitchen feel. And then this outdoor bench in the countryside. So stunning. Oh my gosh. Just makes you want to like jump in the box and like just sit there, you know? Very tranquil. Okay, this is the treble washi pattern, which kind of looks like those little torn strips I was looking at. Love the colors and the way she like melded them all together here. Very pretty. And then I'll do the foil in a second because I've got these other pages that also need this white page here. So this is the deco page. This goes like generally you would buy this with the like the weekly kit, but I always get the deco to go with this because I like having some of like the larger deco as well, and just more of some of the smaller stuff too. Like this girl, I loved her so much with her basket and her little blonde hair. And then I always like having more floral borders too, so I got those. Just a good sheet to have. And then these are the alcohol ink. So you see like we've got like the light sagey green with this kind of aqua, a little bit more of like the blue. So many beautiful colors. The Pretty Pink Co, Mahek, she always does such a great colorway with her collections. It's not like just 3 or 4 colors. It's like she gets a whole array of what you see in the boxes or, you know, the deco. And I feel like it just brings it to life really, really well. All right, and then this is our foil sampler. So we've got a lot of little farm stuff, some rolling hills, a little barn. Oh, this is really cool. Really like that. You've got a rooster, a little baby chick, and there's another hen. So cool. And that's really cool. It's like a little wheat. Okay, that's the Autumn Harvest collection. Oh, you guys, so good. I have like total opposite here. I've got Autumn Harvest that is super light and pastel-y, and then I have the Autumn Days, which is like deep, moody colors. And then we have all of our fun journaling things here. These are all in the shop still, so if you guys are looking to pick any of these up, even though I know I'm super late to this, you can still get them, and you can use my code to get a to save 15%, Cassie 15, and then if you put my name in the notes to seller, you'll either get gold or silver. It's light gold, like gold or silver for my freebie. So that's everything for the Pretty Pink Co. And I think, you guys, we only have 1 shop left. We're almost done. So if you're like getting tired of listening to me, have no fear, it's almost done. So let me grab the next shop and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, last shop for this haul. If you've been hanging out with me for this whole time, thank you so much for hanging out and letting me talk about all these stickers and bearing with me as I get my feet back underneath me. But we're gonna finish this with Dash of Sun. Our little sticker here says not responsible for spontaneous squealing. So yeah, if that happens, which it might, I don't even remember what I have in here, you guys, but everything that I get from Dash of Sun is always like my new favorite. So I am sure whatever it is, I'm going to love it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I remember this one. You guys. Yep. We're going to do some spontaneous squealing. This is her Autumn Stories collection. And you guys, Chelsea just always has a story to go with her collections and like how she comes up with them. And it's just so cool. So let me move all of these. This collection was like, I think she got married in the fall. And it was, oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's been so long now, but it was like something about her wedding, I think. And like, I don't even know. Okay, I'm totally just butchering it. Chelsea, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. I'm butchering the story, and you can just comment below, let me know what the story is. But it had a story behind it, and she always does that. And I think that's why her collections are always so like unique, because she puts so much thought into them, and I just love her for it. So, okay. Stop gushing about Chelsea. This is the card that comes in the orders. Right now it's probably different because this was the summer one. Flourish in the warmth, blaze like the sun. And then it has like her little thank you and how to find her everywhere on the different social media. And then this was the Power Hour freebie because this was during a sale. I call these ransom letters because they look like you're going to write a ransom note, but that's what these were in rose gold. And then this is my freebie. I think we did change them. Yeah, so this is not my freebie anymore. We did change them, and it's a really pretty fall one. I'm so excited about my freebie, you guys. So when I get that in with my next order, I will definitely share that with you guys in the next haul. But this was my like summer freebie. You can use my code. It is Cassie 10 or Cassie 15. I will look it up. I'm so sorry that I am blanking right now. I think it's Cassie 10. I will put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's Cassie 10 to save 10%. Okay, these were all the freebies that came in this order. Obviously, you can't get these anymore, but I'm still going to share them. Where's my paper? Hang on. Here it is. Okay, I have this white paper here that I'm using. Okay, so this is on washi paper, but these are stackable freebies. So it's kind of this fun. Ooh, look at that little regal black kitty. He looks very regal. Okay, this is so cool. It's like this was the $50 freebie. I think this was like the all orders freebie, $50 freebie. So this is also cut out around this. So you can totally put this over something, put some pictures in there if you wanted to for summer memories. And then this was the $75 freebie. How pretty are these florals? You basically get a mini collection if you did the I spent too much money stuff here. It's kind of like a boho-y vibe. Here is like the little bus. Look at how she flew the mountains. Like how pretty is that? This was the $100 freebie. Look at this girl. Oh my gosh, look at that scene with the sun. I mean, come on, this dash of sun. It's perfect that she foiled the sun like that, right? And then this was the $125 freebie. This is like a piece of terrible washi, and then your 2 floral strips. Like, you guys, look at this. Look at all these freebies. It's like a little mini kit here that you get if you spent too much money. You basically got a free little mini kit. So those were the freebies. And then let me share with you this gorgeous kit. I got the everything. That's what I got. Just give it to me in all of the things. Okay, so here's the 4-page kit. Our quote box says Autumn Stories Unfold here. And we've got some mason jars, like hanging mason jars and some foiled ones. This adorable couple wrapped up in a blanket. It almost looks like she's in a wedding gown too, right? Because it's like a little white gown. And then I don't know if the camera is going to pick these up, but do you see the foil stars? Like they actually are little stars. Not just like sprinkles that look like stars. They're literally little stars. So dainty and beautiful. The floral boxes have like watercolor and text and everything behind them. Trace foiling. Up here we've got like a little film strip, and it's got a record player and like a little outdoor scene here. Some florals, some little tape. This looks like an outdoor movie scene with a projector and the little garlands hanging. We got more garlands over here. We're kind of looking out over the lake. We got a little charcuterie board. Oh my gosh, how fun. Then you've got all these little like lanterns and everything. Again, more little stars. And then we got a stack of books with an old school camera. It's just kind of like capturing all the memories, like the end of summer moving into fall is kind of like the vibe that this was supposed to be. All right, so that's our full boxes page. And then our boxes page, we've got 4 colors that match the collection here, kind of bring in the different colors. And you've got your scallop circles and ovals, your boxes, and I call them the trays. I love these so much. And then your midi boxes and some third boxes. And then our bottom washi, I did get the extended washi. I think it's still an option in the shop to get extended or regular, I think anyway. But I like the extended that goes the whole length. We've got the beautiful florals with a vintage text and that pretty star pattern over some watercolor. And then our florals and star deco, like how fun is that? And then I did get the alcohol ink on washi and transparent, I think. Yep, that's what I did. Stayed true to what I normally do. So here is the washi and here is the transparent. They are slightly different in color, and so I like to have both. And I'm indecisive, so I just get them both. I don't want to decide. This has a really pretty star pattern inside of the alcohol ink, which I love when shops do that. These are our florals, so all of our floral bouquets, kind of like wreaths on there as well. Some are a little bit more like swags or corners almost. Really pretty like denim blue with a like light rust orange and some light purple. And then I also got the washi sampler. This, look at the trees, you guys. Like, how beautiful is that? You've got the long washi strips with the trees, the floral edge, not edges, floral washi strips, and then some just plain, it kind of almost looks like a sunset-ish, like, I don't know. You could like layer that behind the trees, even make it look like a sky if you wanted. And then I also picked up the large deco. This is all in washi. So you've got a large bouquet, one of those beautiful trees, just way larger. Cozy little chairs. Look at the kitty. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love an orange tiger kitty. Orange tigers are my fave. I used to have one growing up. His name was Rusty. And he had a sister named Dusty, and she was like white and Siamese looking. I don't know if she was real Siamese, but she like looked Siamese. But we had Rusty and Dusty. And that looks like a little Rusty. And you got this beautiful arch and lots of little leaves. And then we have two different, okay, there are two different ones. Terrible washi sheets. So this is like that watercolor with the purpley blue, and then some of the brown. And then this one is the stars. So got the watercolor background with the stars. So those are like the add-ons for this. And then I also got the decorative collection. So I will definitely be using like the alcohol ink and some of that stuff, like kind of intermingled between the two different collections or two different styles. These are the foiled add-ons. So I'll go over these. I got this one in all three foil colors because he felt like this one was pretty generic for fall, not just specific to this kit. So this says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. These are like the foil quotes. Movie night with like that cinema looking script. The bow, which almost reminds me of like film because the way it's like dancing. It's fall, y'all, baking season, fall wonders, falling into cozy moments. That's fun. Hello, autumn, autumn, the year's last loveliest smile, and slow down and stay warm. So those are all our quotes, and then a bunch of just like autumny deco in there. So I got those in all three. And then the ones that I knew I was just going to use with this kit, I got just in rose gold because the kit is in rose gold, which is perfect. It's got a bunch of foiled deco that matches like the movie night theme. This little scene down here. And then we have some, ooh, what does this say? It actually, does this say actual words? Yeah, she smiled, not at the movie. Wrapped in velvet and cinnamon, stars began to appear. One, like old friends returning. Interesting. Okay, so are these like little, sorry, I'm like totally figuring this out as I'm talking. It looks like it's like a little quote almost, but it's like washi. That's kind of cool. She arrived just before dusk, arms full of blankets, popcorn, and a notebook half filled with unwritten dreams. That's funny. The field was quiet. Maybe that's supposed to say wrapped in velvet and cinnamon air. She smiled, not at the movie. That's so fun. I love that. Okay. Sorry, we just went down a little tangent there. That's really cool. We have the month and then the days of the week. And then this one has like large deco that matches the kit. So we got like a little popcorn cart. The lantern and some pillows, this giant scene, which I love, and all the stars and leaves and pumpkins, hanging mason jars. So those are the foil add-ons that I'm going to use for both of these, like the decorative and the weekly. And then let's look at the decorative collection, you guys. So good. All right, these are the compositions where we've got a lot of different layered elements here. We've got the quote. It actually kind of looks like the same quote that was in, like, kind of split up into that washi. This beautiful scene of like outdoor, we're getting ready to watch that movie. And then we've got like an alcohol ink kind of look behind there. The foiled garland. This is now showing an autumn story. How pretty is that? Ugh, so good. These colors are just dreamy. This is a perfect end of summer, beginning of fall collection. It really is. This is our deco. So we've got a little basket full of yarn, some shelves, chest, some popcorn, little cute little puppy. Cute pillow, this cozy little nook here. And then this is our small composition. So just smaller layered things here. I love how she foiled that stove. Do you see that? That says welcome to movie night. the film strip with her little, like, I feel like this is like her signature flourish. And then look how she foiled that whole picnic scene, you guys. It's so pretty. And the doily behind it, the alcohol ink. Such a good layering sheet. Oops, getting out of order here. These are our scenes. So we've got like little lanterns lighting the path. Looks like we're looking at like little stars falling out of the sky. Oh, look at that foiling. Her foiling is also like impeccable every single time. Look at this here. That's so pretty with the candles. Is that like flashing in there where you can see it? And then we've got a chair with a pumpkin and leaf. This is dreamy. Look at her dress. Oh, that's gorgeous. I really love this scene so much. It might be one of my favorites. It's really pretty. Then we have stamps and frames. So these are also foiled. Chelsea foils like everything, and I'm so here for it. Look at this frame with the Polaroids hanging. Got your film strip. It says scene 1. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Is this, yes, it's cut out in the middle too on the film strip. Love this wreath. You got some little foiled stamps. It's like foiled stamps over an alcohol ink with florals. That's really cool. A little clipboard. You could totally write something in there. And then another foiled stamp down here. So we have our bouquets and edges. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and then a bunch of larger bouquets, and they are trace foiled. We have our doilies. I'll go this way so you can see them all. We've got lots of different sizes, even this tiny little guy. I really like that she's added some really small ones. That's great for layering. Our floral corners, also foiled. I love that Chelsea foils all her stuff because not every shop does that, and I feel like it just makes it different and unique. And these edges are like super tiny here, and then like some medium and larger ones. Really good variety. This is our torn elements. You've got a lot of like tape pieces and torn papers. I always love bringing all those in, and I like that you get different sizes as well. Like some are bigger and some are smaller. And then we have layered shapes. So kind of like boxes. You can get this in premium matte too, by the way. I got it in washi, but you can get it in premium matte. So these could be like full boxes if you're trying to turn this into the decorative and kind of use it more like a weekly kit. Our days and dates, we've got 3 sets of Monday through Sunday that's all written out. We've got kind of more your traditional date headers, just the initials, and then the abbreviated version, and then 1 set of days of the week, or whatever, number days of the month, whatever I'm trying to say, not days of the week, the dates. And then lastly is the washi strip. So you've got the unfoiled with the stars, and then you've got the foiled floral washi. So good. So that's everything for the decorative collection, as well as the weekly. So this is all for Autumn Stories. This is still in the shop. If you are interested in picking it up and you missed it, you can use my code, I believe it is Cassie10, to save 10%. And then if you mention my name in the notes to seller, you will get my freebie, which right now is a really pretty autumn one. So I'll try to put a picture of it on the screen here for you. All right, that's everything for Dash of Sun. And you guys, that's everything for this whole haul. I am not going to put everything back out here because if y'all could see the mess, maybe I can show you a little bit. Maybe, hang on, I'll take you out of here and show you. Do you want to see the mess? Behind the scenes, here is the mess of everything that has gotten shoved in this pile and all the freebies that are up here. So everything is everywhere. So we're not going to try to pull it all back out here because it's late and I need to go to bed. And this is a huge stack. So I will put some things out, make a pretty picture for the thumbnail, and that will be that. But we're not going to try to put everything back in here. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I'm super excited to be back and get to share some more like up-to-date and relevant stuff with you guys in the next haul. But thanks for bearing with me. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, I would love it if you'd consider subscribing. Sorry if my thing is crooked. Yeah, please subscribe even though I'm a hot mess lately. I would love that. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your favorite thing was in here. If you picked up any of these same things or if you've gotten to use them, just let me know. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. So thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.